Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 17 with the CM0102 save with Gillingham all the way to the Champions League glory. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying this type of content, or you somehow stumble over here and you like Football Manager, I also do that as well. So, why don't you subscribe? I'm on my way to 300 and you can help me get there. Don't forget to smash a like on this video and throw a comment down there as well. Let me know how you think we're going to go this season in the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and not to mention the all-important Champions League. The Gills' first step up into Champions League football. Just had to shuffle something there. Anyway, like I said, we are at the beginning of the season. It has been a good off-season. I spent about £12 million, which was excellent. We've also played our first game in the Champions League. We played Shakhtar. We won 1-0, so we have, I think, off the top of my head, Bolton, Shakhtar, and then Man City for the third game. They got promoted as well, so it should be pretty good. We're going to go through our transfers. They're looking pretty good. We've moved some players down to reserve. Transfer listed some players as well. The likes of Paul Smith, he's 32, so he is leaving. Yeah, so that's that one. Fixtures, that's the reserves, you can't tell there. Right, I guess it's the transfers. Let's go and have a look at who we've bought in. And I know, looking at this list, some of you are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know. You can see the names. Just calm down. We'll get there eventually. We got John O'Brien. We tried for him a few seasons ago. We couldn't get him because he failed the work permit. But now he is Dutch as well. So he's come in for 1.8. I think he's a good defensive midfielder. He's 26, so he could be good. He's been on international duty the whole time, so that's good. He's missed all of our friendlies, which is excellent. We then signed Zlatan for 2.5 million, which I thought was an absolute steal. Remember, he wouldn't come on loan to us. Still wouldn't come on loan to us. So I said, you know what, sod this. I'm going to buy him, and here we are. Zlatan now lives in Medway, so get in. We then bought Guti from Real Madrid. Was transfer listed, obviously not getting enough game time. And I was like, hello, Guti is really, really good on this. Like, passing, decisions, creativity, all that, agility, flair, technique, really, really good. Either footed, 27 years old. So it was our most expensive, or second most expensive signing, sorry, behind Ricardo Gardner. Could be the solution to our left back problems. As you know, we have been having a few of them. But yeah, I love his pace and his dribbling, his acceleration is good. So he's come in for Bolton from 5 million and looks pretty decent. We then signed Barcelona legend Luis, and Barcelona and Real Madrid, I guess, Luis Enrique, 34. I think he's the national team manager at the moment, is he? Is that? I don't know. Anyway, 34 years old. Yes, 60 caps. Yes, he's 34, but he does have 60 caps for Spain. He's come in as squad rotation player. And I thought he would be quite good just, as an option to play across the middle, behind the striker, and even up front if needed. And a bit of an old head there. Players out. Butra has gone to Derby for 875. He just wasn't getting the game time. Good servant for the club. 14 goals in a lot of games. So a lot of them off the bench, though. So you got to give him a bit of credit for that. And Nyron Nosey-Worthy went to Bournemouth on a free. He's not going to get in the team much more. Unfortunately, as you can see here, once in the Premier League, he really did struggle. So that is the transfers in, looking pretty good. We've got some injuries, though. 10 days for Bruno Lucas and 2 weeks for Taribo Marlon King. He could be possibly on his way out, especially with the likes of Zlatan coming in as well. He would be probably one who would look to go. Stephen Glass as well, and Steve Palmer could be ones as well to make way. Maybe Jeff Whitley as well, who hasn't impressed that much. But interestingly enough, Chris Hope still at the Gills and is going to play Champions League football. Would you bloody believe it? Would you believe it? So we played some friendlies. They went okay. We then obviously got the qualifiers because we finished 4th. So we got Shakhtar. We beat them 1-0. It was we dominated, but unfortunately we couldn't just quite get any more there. But I think a 1-0 away win is pretty good. We will play them at home in that second leg there. And then I think, is it rounds third qualifying phase? So I think then after this it is the group phase. So that is where we want to be. Anyway, we're going to go and play the Bolton today. We've got Marcus in goal, Protman at right back, Mexis, Hope, Gardner, O'Brien at the base of midfield, Blondell, Moraine, Bakaloglu, Guti, and Toe Madeira up front. We need some numbers. We've already got some numbers. I must have done that already. Yes, 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 proceed. We'll change it to medium and we will kick the game off. And you know it's not going to be a good day when Michael Bloody Ricketts scores after 1 minute. That's not quite how I envisioned the start of this season to go. I mean, look, Michael Ricketts is okay on this. He's very quick. So that's probably where he... Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Marcus is having an absolute mare in goal. It is just... Oh, my God. I can't... I cannot believe that first half. Right. Steve Finnan, he didn't start because he was been injured, but I got to take Prutton off. He's playing terrible. I'm always tempted to take flipping Marcos off, but my God. We're going to bring Tonton on for Guti and Kalu on for Jonathan Blondell. I've just rung the changes at half time. I can't. What the hell was this? Bolton? Oh, thought we had a really good team. Pouton scoring no goal. But, I mean, I'm absolutely shocked. Tomadira. Oh, if we could get a draw here. I think I've run out of time. Yep. Well, that was crap. That was absolute crap. That was, like, awful. That was not the start to the season that I had envisioned. I will tell you that right now. That does not fill me with confidence going into the second leg of the Champions League game in a couple of days. Righto, we are back for the game against Shakhtar. A couple of changes. Finnan comes in right back. Prutton down to the bench. Luis Enrique comes in for Jonathan Blondell. Thought about swapping out Guti, but I just feel his Champions League experience may do us well. And I thought about binning Marcus, but that was probably just going to be really, really mean. And oh my God. Toe Madeira, thank God. Thank God. Because for a second there I was like, I cannot do this episode where we just no, I don't want David Prutton in there. Let's just cancel this whole thing. I was like, I can't do an episode where we lose the first game of the Premier League to first game of the season to Bolton. No offense, Bolton fans, and then get dumped out in the Champions League before we even get into the group stages. But thank God Kennedy B has popped us 2-1 ahead and 3-1 up on aggregate. Chris Hope on a 6. Not very good because he got a 6 against Bolton as well. And there I was, Chris Hope, the only Jules player still in the team, and he is struggling. All right, let's have a look here. Chris Hope is struggling. We don't have anyone else. It's going to have to be Jervis Drummond on for him as he's looking a little bit tired, and he's on a 6. John O'Brien as well. We're going to bring Prutz on for him. Guti on a 7 will be Tonton Zolamakoko, and we'll bring Zlatan on for Tomadira. Hopefully those guys. We've dominated Shakhtar here. Another goal would just be the icing on the cake and would just have us capping off a great Champions League win. Yes, I didn't show you the first game. Oh, Makoko is offside. Yes, I didn't show you our first game in the Champions League, but I mean the group stage is where it really that's our real first game in the Champions League, and it is 2 weeks from Exodus. We get 1.8. Here's the group draw, and we are in. Yeah, that's not a bad draw. Group B, we've got POA, Panathinaikos, sorry. Rosenborg, who we actually lost to in a they pumped us 3-1 in a friendly, so that's nice. And then Schalke from Bayern Munich from the Bundesliga. So obviously there is 2 group stages, so that's why you get some teams like Panathinaikos and Rosenborg. I think we've got enough to get through that group there and push forward. I've just clicked continue, and I've just noticed our first Champions League group game is very, very close. So what I might do is I might skip the Man City game because we're only 10 minutes in, and we'll do our first game against Schalke, our first proper Champions League game. Alrighty, back for the Schalke game. We beat Man City, thank God. Only 1-0 though. Guti with a goal. That's put us up to 16th in the Premier League. We have a lot of games behind that. Everyone else is playing games, and we're like, no, we're just going to wait and cram them at the end of the season. So Taribo West has made that thing where he's like, I want to leave the club, and then I denied the remit, and now people are unhappy. Ricardo Gardner dislikes him, and Kalulu is hopes Taribo can learn from his mistakes. Thumbs up. Anyway, we've got Marcus in goal, Finnan, Mexis, Hope, Gardner, Britton, Blondell, Mulrine, Bakaloglu, Guti, Tomadira. Phil Mulrine is a little bit tired, but I feel like he's one of our best players, so let's go play Schalke. I have a feeling we're just going to do some clicking here. They literally just played the Super Cup, and they drew 1-1 and then 1 on penalties against Club Bruges. So, yes, you wouldn't assume the European Super Cup between Schalke and Club Bruges, because Schalke, where are we? Their history, competitions, they won the Champions League, and Club Bruges won the Europa League. Like, what? Anyway, keep the game off. We'll drop that back down to medium. Drop that down to medium, quick. I don't want to go through too quick. So, yeah. So, Schalke, as I was saying, oh, yeah, that, it's an okay group, as obviously they score. We should get through. They're the holders of the Champions League, so great that we've been drawn with them, and we are struggling at home at the moment to actually get a shot on flipping target, but Tomadira, he puts us into the level pegging with Schalke as we kick the game off. We check everyone else's stats, they're looking good, and Ebby Sand, yep, really good player on this, and obviously Mpenza is another good striker in this game as well. So not surprised that those two popped up and scored. I'm really concerned about Marcus. He's only 30 and he's not started very, very well, which is not good. Jonathan Blondell came back into the team, and I thought he might be able to do something, but he didn't, so he's off now. It's going to be tough to try and fit Zlatan and Tomadira into the same team. I don't know which one to play where, so we'll swap those two around and hopefully that goes all okay. Other than that, we are going to bring Taribo West on for Ricardo Gardner, because I don't think we can have them on the field at the same time because they hate each other. Although I think it's just Ricardo Gardner that hates Taribo West. We're going to lose our first Champions League game. We are going to go to some direct passing. And the final change that we're going to make, as I put on... I got nothing. Got nothing. You know what? Actually, we'll swap these two back around, see if that does anything. Come on, boys. One more. One final one to grab a draw. And no. And we lose to the holders, Schalke. Rosenborg getting a win over Panathinaikos there as well. This is not the start of the season I wanted. Not at all. Losing away to Bolton, scraping through against Shakhtar, and then losing our first group game. The Champions League games do come thick and fast, so we are going to play a bit of a chunk of them. Hopefully we can come back, Rosenborg, Villa and Schalke in the revenge game, and hopefully then the Panathinaikos game is just a foregone conclusion as we stroll through into the next group stage, or this could be a very difficult season. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.